The winner is...
Konnichi Wa Minna. 私はあゆです。Oh my goodness. I just had to redo the video because then my son came in. He's not feeling well today, so he's sick. So I had to go and tend to him. But this is the start of my new segment, which is Review a Tuber. I don't know if that's a great name. If you guys can come up with something a little bit more creative, go ahead and leave a comment down below. I would totally pick out like my top favorites and then we'll do a poll. But as I explained in my last video, Review a Tuber is basically reviewing YouTubers. And I want to put a disclaimer so everyone can understand. I'm not sitting here bashing people. I just go ahead and I'm going and mentioning my opinions. These are just opinions. I don't know these people personally. I'm not going to go ahead and attack them at all and like go out and say, oh, the bad person, don't see them. But that's just, I just want to go ahead and tell you if it is wasting your time or not. There are a lot of people that I do follow that I used to love back in the day, but changed so much that it's not worth watching anymore. And it's like, why am I going to follow and like and view your videos if I don't like the message that you're trying to portray? And lately, with a lot of YouTubers and Viners and doing some bad things, I thought it would be a cool like introduction so you can understand these people. Maybe give like a warning. But luckily, this person that I'm going to talk about right now has nothing to do with any negativity. She is the most positive person ever. I've been following her since the early days of YouTube. She is one of my favorite people. I think she's phenomenal. She's so funny and she goes through a lot of same things like I have gone through in my life. And it's just amazing that I get to talk about her today. And the person we're going to be reviewed today is Graveyard Girl. Everyone knows as Bunny. I love her. Bunny, I love you. She's so amazing. I love how she basically helped herself get out of her shell and also grow as a person and able to touch in other people's lives that, a lot of people couldn't do. You know what I mean? She's just so amazing. She's so down to earth, and she's one of the last YouTubers that I follow that is 100% real. And she is an amazing person. Now, if you go on her YouTube videos, I think she had more back in the day because there's some videos I think they were missing. She probably did a revamp back in the day. I'm not 100% sure, but or that she probably had another channel. I'm not 100% sure, but you going under the Graveyard Girl, and now I'll put the link here down below. It'll be youtube.com/Graveyard Girl. And remember, the E in grave is a number 3. The first video she has that's dating back to the oldest one there is her first video tutorial on making GIFs on a Mac. And if you don't know what a GIF is, or GIF, there's 2 ways of pronouncing it. It's a moving picture. So it's basically like a movie, but it's just frame by frame and has no sound. But she also had a Mac, so she was showing how to do that because she was very big on Tumblr. Now, back in the day, I want to go ahead and comment on her hair color at the time. She has like a naturally like dirty blondish hair, but she put like dark on the top and I think a little bit underneath, so there was some blonde peeking out everywhere, and it was phenomenal. And the style she kind of had was that emo grunge look, where it was like thicker and shorter and layered up here and big, while it was smooth and long here at the bottom. I'm not sure if she had extensions, but she probably did at one point, but they're phenomenal. I love the hair. It looks amazing, and I miss it. And during the early times, she was more into ghost hunting, and which is another thing in her I have in common. I used to run Cumberland Haunted Society. It's not that we're not running right now, it's that we're actually on a relaxing time right now because we have so much stuff. Every member of my team has so much stuff going on in their lives right now, so we really don't have the time to dedicate it. However, if we do hear from anybody out there, and you can go to our website. You can just search Cumberland Haunted Society and it will pop up. If you do have a question or concern, or you have something else to investigate, we will go ahead, if we can have the time to do it, we will go ahead and dedicate our 100% time to you. Or you can go ahead straight. We will probably refer you to others, and I have an amazing team that we work with, which is, oh my God, it's been so long. Oh my God, Ken, please don't kill me if you see this video. Oh my God. I'm fired, okay? So Ken's probably going to kill me in my sleep. But I'll put all that link in information, so we'll have our link down to our website as well, and then you can go ahead and check on the other one, on the other paranormal group. I wholeheartedly, if you guys have any paranormal questions or anything like that, or you guys want us to look into something, if it's something that we can do, we'll definitely do it. If not, I will refer you to this other group, because they're 3 times more amazing than I am. Amazing. I love talking with Ken and his team. They are so dedicated, and I've learned so much from him. And I wish I had more time right now, but right now in the middle of my career trying to get it up, it's kind of more important. I have to dedicate it so I can put, food on the table right now. So that's like kind of my main focus, and hopefully once things calm down and I'm able to go ahead and able to have time for this, I'll definitely be more into the ghost hunting team soon enough. But anywho, back to the main story. Bunny. So yeah, she did a lot of vlogging and talking about her ghost hunting and her experiences. And just to mention, back then, she was very, she did wear makeup a lot. And she had really intense smoky eyes, very unique eye stuff. And so she was phenomenal of what she did. She did a bunch of varieties of different videos too, and she's still kind of doing the same thing. She has her T-vlog videos, she does how-to videos, how-to hairdos and stuff like that. She does video hauls of when she goes shopping at certain places. She do makeup and hair tutorials. She has outfits, shoes of the day, and she shows off these different outfits that she purchases during her hauls. So she has a lot going on. And you could tell back in the end of 2010, early 2011, you could see how she really progressed. She was very quiet and more reserved. She wasn't her crazy spunky self that she is today, but now she really has blossomed into this amazing person. And no matter what, I love hearing it. If I was on a train and I hear someone playing on their YouTube and I hear, hey everyone, it's Bunny, then immediately I'm like, oh my God, you love Bunny. Oh my God, I do too. Oh my God. They're instantly friends. We're totally part of the Gator family, 100%. And she definitely has more relaxing with her look. She's comfortable finally in her own skin, is how I can see her evolve. So I definitely recommend you to go ahead and check her out. I know she has suffered with some types of anxiety and stuff like that, which I have done myself. And I feel like that the message behind, she's like, just to be yourself. Forget what everybody else thinks. Because I know probably there's times where she does have some hate on her YouTube channel. But I never let it see or bother her. So she's definitely an amazing person. And there's only one thing that I had concerned about. And Bunny, I hope when you do see this video, I really don't want you to take this as an insult. I'm just really questioning it. And it's not being fair to you. It's just me as a person that I wanted to ask your opinion on. There was one thing that I've always been wondering. I think it was last year or so. She was chosen to do the Nick's Face Awards. And there's been a whole big debacle about that whole thing. And I think I probably did a couple of videos and some Vines and some Instagram videos about it because I was really mainly concerned about the situation. A lot of people, especially a lot of YouTubers that I follow, they have done videos for the last 3 or 4 years for this thing. They plan, they spend their money, and they go and they do these beautiful videos with these beautiful tutorials, and which definitely a lot of them should have been picked, in my opinion. And now with YouTube, you can, Google Plus being part of YouTube, you can actually go up and you can see how many views, you can see, who's viewed it, how long they viewed it. you can go into the statistics and really pull up that information on each video that you do. And they ended up stating that one of them happened just to be on it, and because it was playing around with it, because it was a new feature for them, and they had noticed that Nick saw their video for maybe, I don't know if a couple seconds, not even a minute. It literally was just basically half the intro they only seen. And I understand that Nick's had a bunch, and I mean a bunch of entries, but to only watch half, I mean, I just, only watch, only half of the intro. You didn't even see the whole look. You know what I mean? See how much work they put in, what products they used. That was a little bit angry. She was upset. A bunch of them were upset, and I was upset too, because I was going to go that year. I had did all of my designs and everything else, bought a bunch of products, and to come find out that she had that issue. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. There's no way I would do that. I would not go and invest my time. And so that really bugged me. And Bunny, if you are watching this, I would love your feedback. If you want to do a feedback video, or you even just want to message me, you can message me privately. I will put it down in the description below at eyesbeautydesigns@gmail.com. And, just for, I would love to know how you felt about that, how they basically didn't give anybody else a chance. And the people that they end up picking had at least over 10,000, or, usually around really high view count. Where some of them, and I had viewed the people who were, the top 30 that they end up picking, as I was looking at their stuff, a lot of them were not I wouldn't vote for that. I mean, that's a cute look. I'm not doubting anybody else on YouTube who had entered. They didn't have talent. They were very talented, but a lot of compared to other people who did amazing work, didn't do. You know what I mean? Like I think they just did this nice eye makeup type of thing. It wasn't a theme. One did a mermaid. The mermaid that she did was phenomenal. The scales, it was so phenomenal. And yet, they didn't even bother looking at hers. They looked at it for 3 points of a second. It was not even that long. It registered that they looked for 10 seconds, let the video played, and that was about it. So I was very upset. Not happy with that whole situation. And so as you, Bunny, I want to know how you felt about that. That's very, it was important to me, because I know you, out of all the people, love fairness. When you do your things, you actually have a website that will generate, instead of just picking one off of Instagram or whatever to win a prize or anything, you have a generator. You try to make sure it is 100% fair, and that we're all, treated fairly when you do your contest and whatnot. So you're the queen of fairness. So how do you feel knowing that this thing was going on? I don't remember you addressing it, because I had brought it up, and I know not only just me, a lot of other people brought it up. Another one too is, and this is not bashing you as a judge, you are really great, 100% amazing with makeup. I am no doubt about that. You're so creative, you're very artistic, so I have no issues with you being a judge. But as me being a licensed cosmetologist, that, was a little bit in question. And I mean, I see you, you're very clean, you're great with what you do. It's just that, there was a lot of other people, and this ties up to what I was saying about people with viewers. You do use a lot of NYX products that I've seen on your shows, and I thought of that is that maybe, how do you feel if that's all they choose you for because you have the views? Oh, we have Bunny here, Graveyard Girl here, doing the view, being one of the judges. And to think about that, if you're one of the judges, they're using you for, all their, free advertisement. And that's what the whole situation was. NYX was getting massive free advertisement from all other YouTubers, people with the highest YouTube content, because they all used, the rules were you had to use NYX products, all of NYX products. So used all of that, you know what I mean? Like, in a way, do you feel like you were being used? Because you have one of the biggest and highest YouTube following in the world. Like, don't you feel used a little bit? And, you know, I don't even remember the results. Like, I tried looking back into your thing to see how you were during the NYX Awards, and I didn't see anything after you announced it. You know, I didn't see it. You know, and I hope if you did see any of my Vines, or you've seen any of my my Instagram videos and my comments, I hope you didn't ever take an offense to me. Because that was not my intentions to, if I seemed I came off a little rude. I wasn't. I was just really concerned, and I was mad for my fellow other YouTubers who worked so hard. And I mean, I do like NYX products, and I hate to say it that I do support buying their products, because a lot of their stuff is not only on the cheap end, it's also, a lot of them are really great products. So, you know, I wouldn't go ahead and like not stop shopping. I try not to shop if I have to, but there are a lot of products that I use, like a lot of their like jumbo milk eye pencils that I use a lot, so I really like them, so I hate that I say I still buy them. But I don't go ahead and promote them as much as I do, because I think that they really hurt everybody else in that factor. But I wanted to know, you know, I want to hear your feedback on that. If you do watch this video, tell me like what's going on, like how you felt during that time, you know, what was going on, you know, what feedback, positive or negative, from your fans, and when you worked with NYX, and about the situations that I did mention about people not getting fair enough views, and the people who only got up there only had a high content, you know, YouTube content following count. So like, I didn't know if you felt like you got used by them as well. But if there's any questions, definitely you can do a reply video back to me, Bunny. You can go ahead and, like I said, email me if you want to keep it between us, and that's 100% cool. You know, I will not mention that if you did reply back, but, you know, it'd be a great thing for me. I would just love to hear what you have to say, because I don't remember seeing another video. And if there is, please link me to it. Like, put it in the comments down below and link me to it so I can check it out. But overall, guys, going back to my review, I give definitely Bunny 5 stars. She is definitely a person I recommend you guys to go see. Just, she's funny. She has a mixture of different things. One of my favorite is, does this thing really work? That's like my favorite segment. I will seriously go back and rewatch all of them, because it's so, not only funny, because she makes it so fun, but she also like really shows how to work things. Like this recent one that she did about the painted nail. They had a machine that you would heat up, a special type of acetone, and you could take your gel polish and stick your hand in there, and it's supposed to come off with ease. Now, as being a licensed cosmetologist and nails being one of my major things that I do at work, unfortunately, I knew it was a flop. I heard of the product back in the day, but watching your video was definitely inspiring, because I was sitting there going, you know what, if it really works for Bunny, then you know what, that's something maybe I would like to consider. Because that's like the hardest part, is to get off the soak gel, and I hate letting them soak in certain chemicals, because, you know, it dries up the cuticle area, and I don't want to strip them. It's a big, you know, big to do when I have issues with nails like that. However, she did the first video, didn't work out really well. She did the second video, which was a little bit better. But the painted nail, if I correctly remember about them, they actually used to have a show on, I think it was Netflix or Hulu, and it was about, you know, the owner and whatnot, and she was not a nice person. I remember she did, you know, not that she's not a nice person, she just seemed all over the place. I think her show got canceled after so many episodes. I don't think she was as popular, but I liked watching it just to kind of see what was like. I watched it when I was in cosmetology school, so I can get to know it. You know, I see that she has a big clientele and famous clientele, so that's the reason why I think that's why she's so popular. And just to see how everything went with her, there was things that I didn't really appreciate that she was nice about. Like there was one where these girls were in a show about getting their nails done. They were like a, what do you call it? They were at a, it's like, yeah, pageants. That's, I'm thinking the toddlers and tiaras and whatnot. Pageants, that's what I was thinking of. And they were in the pageants and they wanted to get a French manicure. And she was like, only a woman can get an older woman can get a French manicure. Da 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 da. And I go, no, anyone can get a French manicure. When I was in dance school, they said that they don't care if I had nails, they didn't care if I had all that stuff, but they wanted to make sure it was plain. So if I had to have polish on my nails, it had to be, and I'm sorry if my glare is happening in my glasses, I just realized that. But no, knowing that they have to have, you know, we had to have plain nails. So she said a French manicure, no blingy, no nothing, just plain nude tones with a little bit of white. We could have done that. And that's what I did. So, you know, I could understand that. And when you do pageants or shows and stuff like that, you know, sometimes you have to be uniform, you know. For them to go off and say, you know, that they were not old enough to have it is just completely wrong. And then she was kind of rude to the parents, too, because they expected that free service that they got. And it makes my glasses look even more broken than they already are. See, it's still broken. But anyhow, I need to see you guys, so I'm sorry. But yeah, so that's how, you know, I didn't care for the person who's running it. But, you know, maybe she's changed and I haven't heard anything else about her. Excuse me. So, but, you know, I just loved how you did that. And you even brought it back the second time and tried it again because they had mentioned it to you. You know, maybe you had too much glitter because glitter is really hard to get off, which I have glitter on right now. This is OPI, just so you guys know. OPI is in its woman prerogative. And it's beautiful color, but it's going to suck to be removed. But yeah, so having the same issues. With, you know, they helped you with those issues. They addressed them, which is really good. I love it when a company does that, especially for you. I heard it went better. Well, I saw the video. I saw how it went better the second round. So I'm really glad it was a little bit better. But as me being a cosmetologist, I might as well just stay the other route that I go on. It's a lot easier. I'm not sitting there refilling and have to warm up because, you know, I can have someone walk in right now and be like, I want a shellac, and they need a shellac removal. I'm not going to sit there and have to have the thing warm up in order to do so. So as a cosmetologist, I probably wouldn't purchase the item, but it is a cool concept, maybe something for at home. And if I'm just being lazy and I don't want to go and sit there and do it, I'll probably maybe do it. So maybe something I would like to try later on in life. Or maybe if they, you know, find another way. But I want to thank you, Bunny, so much for being a part of the YouTube community. You're, the, like I said, one of the few of it. So true to your nature. You know, I love and I look forward to all your videos. When I was in dark places, I could turn on your YouTube and you would make me laugh. You would make me smile. And you would make me feel better about myself as a person. And I would love to meet you one day. I would love to come to Texas. I have some family down in Texas, and I would love to come down and maybe video with you or just, you know, do something fun, do a tea vlog together or something. It would be great. So, like I said, people, I'm going to put a link down in the description below of her YouTube page. I want you guys to follow her. She needs all the subscribers. She's amazing. Like all her videos and support her in any way possible. She is so amazing and she's so dedicated to her fans. So dedicated. She's just so loved all the way around. So guys, that's my video today. Like it. I may gonna do some more. Like I said, this is the first video. Well, not technically. I've done 2 other videos of people I was trying to go ahead and go for. I wasn't sure how I wanted to do this, and I think I'll get better along as I go through it, so just bear with me. So if there is a YouTuber you want me to review, go ahead and leave a comment down below, and you can leave their link down below. Or you can go ahead and email me at Eyes Beauty Designs. You can also catch me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can also get me on Tumblr as well. Well guys, thank you so much for watching my video. Please like and subscribe. Don't dislike if you want. That's okay. If you have some comments that you want to say, go ahead and put it down below. Neither bad or good. Okay? Mwah! Love you guys. Bye.
The winner is Beyonce Knowles, female pop vocalist.
I would like to thank the judges for picking me, my parents who I love you, Houston.